So now we've got a really interesting 580 review with Jakub. Congratulations, you're here.
Thank you very much.
This guy's crazy. Anyway, some people are always smiling and happy and stuff, even when we're giving him a hard time. Where's this? Where's that? And Jakub's one of them. So 185, yeah, very interesting boat. Great colours, a fierce-looking whale or shark there on the side, and home-built boat. How was it building?
It was tough, but it's a so valuable experience.
Yeah.
You know, in those races, usually there's the fault of the boat or something breaks. Yeah. And having build the boat myself, it gives me so much confidence of how everything is done. And if anything happens, I'm sure I'm able to kind of fix it on the way.
You know exactly what's keeping you afloat. That's a big part of what it is. And it's this combination thing, you know, you build your boat and then sail it around the world. That's pretty cool.
I wouldn't do this again.
don't say that. You only have to do it once. Yeah. This is the first one, so that's the best one. Okay, so let's get into it. So we should explain a bit about it. You're Polish, but you're living in Ireland.
Yes, and this makes this mix quite explosive.
Yeah.
So you know, Irish people are they always kind of funny, friendly, and crack, and the Polish are the same.
Yeah.
So we both drink a lot.
Otherwise you're dehydrated. That's okay. All right, I'm going to pinch the camera, and we'll talk about, just while we're here, we'll talk a little bit about the boat. Obviously it's your individual expression of what's going on. Anything special you need to tell us or show us about the boat? Anything that you enjoyed doing? What was the best part about building the boat? Like the biggest memory?
The best part, like for me, the boat is something that I feel really connected with.
Yeah.
Creating the shape of the boat. Like once I've put all the stringers on the frames, and then there was the time that I had to kind of plane and the sand, and then you can see how it's shaped.
Yeah.
So and I'm quite sensitive for this.
Yeah.
So I was going and touching my boat quite often.
Yep.
To feel all the kind of how the waves will be doing. This is right. An amazing experience.
There's something about a boat that you're creating something from nothing, from raw materials. It's like a work of art.
Yes,
it's like a sculptor.
Yeah. I like the shapes.
Yeah. And I know exactly what you mean, because all of a sudden it's got the shape of the boat, and you look back and say, "Cheapers, I really am building a boat."
Yes.
Yeah, it's quite cool. Absolutely. Okay, all right. So basically, it's even though we can customize certain things, it's still everything about it is standard 580. You've got blue EVA foam on the deck. That's pretty cool.
Yes, you need the EVA for the knees, because on such a boat you're never on your feet. You're always on your crawling.
Yeah, makes a huge difference. And you that's a happy shark, isn't it?
This is a happy shark. You see the fun story behind this is, like, I have a daughter.
Yeah.
At the time she was like 17 and ready to choose which kind of a direction in life she's going to.
Yeah.
And she was quite orientated to go to study the business.
Yeah.
But once I started the project, and you know, this all about the project mainly, she changed and she went to study the marine biology.
Really?
So she made me so happy.
Holy dooly.
And first thing she learned, it's that the dolphins are not such nice animals.
Yeah.
They're ruthless killers.
Absolutely.
But the sharks is some species that we have to look after.
Yeah.
So thanks to her, you know, for everything, for support, I decided to put a baby shark.
Yeah, perfect. That's cool. Interesting story. Good on her for taking up marine biology. That's cool. So there's the happy shark. Okay. And in case you wondered, that's how you spell Jakub's name. It's a Polish name. I've got some good Polish friends, eh? They're always happy people. Okay, so we've got everything we need here, usual foredeck hatch, and this is the standard shearline mast. If you've seen the one we just did on Neil's boat, you'll see the difference on the way the whole thing's set up. That weight's not such a critical thing as endurance and long distance.
This part is made from the Halberg Rassi.
From which?
Halberg Rassi.
Oh yeah, okay.
40 feet Halberg Rassi. Step for the mast.
Yep.
So I decided to use it.
Yep, that's cool. Geez, you've got some serious clip-on points there. You've got quite a few. You know, yeah. Saddles there. Already on your knees on the EVA foam.
Yes.
Jeepers, I'm feeling sorry for Kerry, but don't tell him.
I know. He's a tough guy.
Yeah, that's right.
He's a tough guy.
We'll tell you the story of that later on when I do Kerry's story. But anyway, yeah, beautiful build. Like the observation pod, as much as I like bubbles, the obs pod we call it, it really fits for the boat, eh? Looks very slick.
I was thinking
Does a lot of things.
What to choose, the bubble or dome, and
Yeah.
from the one thing I couldn't see myself having my head inside the bubble,
Yeah.
and with the kind of rocky boat I might hit my chin or something.
Yeah.
So plus I think it looks sexier with the observation.
I got to say, it looks hot. Yeah. When we were doing this, there's a boat in Australia called a Hood 20, and I saw a Hood 20 with a little raised section like that probably 45 years ago. And I always thought it looked good. And when we were coming up with the concept of how we wanted things to look, I said, "Oh, we've got to have an obs pod." But I knew I'd get a bubble.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's cool. And you got Blue Shark jammers there, or clam cleats and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
I bought all the set recommended
Yeah.
by the class.
And you got the sliding track there. It's all pretty solid stuff.
I was thinking instead of spending the time thinking on my own solutions. So
Yep.
once the set is chosen and made for the boat, so I just went for it.
Yeah, it all works. You know, it all works. All very good. Yep. Cockpit looks pretty sorted. Yep. I missed that solid rail across the back, but it's nice and open there as you go, eh?
Well,
and you've got a. It's interesting. I had a similar thing here on Trekker with the hatch, but I didn't angle it back enough. You've got a lot more angle there, and the drop
just
down,
measured
so that's
to
pretty good. That works
goes
well.
completely flat.
Yeah.
So it's important to have this done so it does not put the force on the hinges.
Yeah. Too true. Anyway, that's the thing about it. I say this often. It's a one design class, but there's certain things we allow a level of freedom. So you've got the big Dodger coming back, but you haven't got the material on yet.
That's another amazing story. You see the yacht next to with the twin fin keel.
Yep.
I met the guy. He's 82 years old, and
82.
82, and he's a professional boat designer.
Yep.
And in the 1970s, he spent a couple of years working in Poland in a yacht shipyard.
Yep.
In actually my hometown.
Yeah.
And when he showed me the pictures, I could name the people on the pictures.
Really?
So
That's weird.
He said it was tough time in Poland that time, and I was given so much help from the Polish people, and I'll be happy to give this back. So he came to the solution. He designed the hood for me, and he's going to make it.
Far out. Oh, so he did that while the boat was here, because you've had the boat here for a while, eh? Yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool.
We just started 3 days ago.
Yeah. Well, you won't. I got to tell you, you won't regret that. So how far does that fall back? That hinges back, because just interested to see what he's planning. But the Dodger is more important than some of the sailors realise.
Yes, actually, yeah. When I was sailing in the Biscay, I had no problem with the waves coming on my deck.
Yeah.
Because the boat is
You're
quite
gonna
light.
love this Dodger.
But when the rain comes, heavy rain,
absolutely.
So you like to have a hatch open, and then there's going to be that much.
You want to go back as far as you can,
That much, so just to stop the rain.
Even a bit more. You'll be surprised it comes in the side. But anyway, that's
we were
looking
thinking
good.
about passing this point. So
yeah. Well, good on him for that. You'll be dreaming of it. You'll be raving about it. Because I had a big one on Trekker, and it really worked well, and it saved me a few times from water coming down below. Anyway, that's cool. Okay, your solar panels. You've got a pivoting system and all the rest of it. You can take it all off if you want to, So
yeah, exactly. This is a very last kind of moment idea, and my friend who designed the electrical system for me, he said you better get the proper solid solar panels because they go break very easily.
Yeah.
Initially they were.
Just put it up. Can you prop it up easy? There you go. Okay. There's the system there. People are always interested in this stuff.
I can put them like this.
Yeah.
To the starboard sign.
Yeah.
Sun, I can pivot them then this way, that way.
Yep.
Fold them back and then bring them up and hide them.
Yeah.
So they're not standing off.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool. Yep.
And I'm pretty happy with this design. Yeah.
You've got a Iridium Go exec. Or is it Go?
Yes.
The antenna.
That's a Iridium Go.
Iridium Go. Yeah. Yep.
The older version.
Yep. That's cool. And you've got your dagger boards, and you've got a wind pilot. Ooh, that's a nice thing.
I'm the lucky one. I'm one of the lucky.
Yeah, there's a bit of a standing joke going on here, but anyway, I don't want to talk about the in-house joke. I'm going to cock my leg over there. I'm on. We're in. Yep, perfect. Okay. Yeah, so wind pilot. They're quite a good vein. Hell of a lot of them around, but anyway. So you're happy with that?
I'm very happy. So it took me obviously a while to learn how to operate this. I downloaded the full instruction from the manufacturer.
So how far have you sailed with it so far?
From Ireland to Galicia.
Oh, you know how to do it now.
It's about 700 miles solo voyage.
Yeah. So you must be happy with it now. You know what's going on. Yeah, absolutely. No, good system. So even though you did buy it on the hot market,
And it's
that's cool.
true.
Yeah.
Plus, I have another wind vane system which I built myself.
Yeah.
It's the one that Janusz has done
Okay.
and designed. So this is the fitting.
I wonder what that was. I was looking at it and said, what the bloody hell's that?
So
Yeah, I know the system. So it's just a pure wind activated.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a circle
Yep.
with a big wing,
Yeah, yeah.
and that obviously is not as strong as,
No.
with the servo pendulum one.
Yeah.
But in emergency situation, so if this one goes broken,
Yep.
I can try to put this one.
Yeah.
Plus, I've built another rudder.
Yeah.
So if this rudder breaks,
Yep.
I can just pull the new one, assemble together,
Yeah.
and fit into the hinges that I have.
Yeah, well, you just wasted your time there. That rudder is indestructible.
I know,
Janusz
it
will
is
be
very
saying
solid.
that'll never break. Did you tell Janusz you got an emergency rudder? I got to say, the design of these boats, Janusz Mederski, is a really cool guy. It was great work from our perspective working with him on the boats, because this is a development of I'm going to tell a story here. See, we're on a Polish boat. The development of the 580 is... Oh, Jane's got it. Okay, but now I've got to move over here. This is what you get when you do things like this. Janusz had designed a boat called a Setka A, which is a 5 metre boat. Yeah, and so that's one of the reasons I went to him, because I spoke with 3 designers, and this is a development of the 5 metre boat. So it's not just tack on another 0.8. It's a whole new stuff. But anyway, it was great working with him. And he's Polish, so there's the connection between...
And he's from my hometown.
From your hometown?
Yes.
Okay, so that's impossible. You had no choice, because you couldn't upset Janusz
Yes.
on anything you did. I know, anyway, and so it's been fantastic. We've had a great relationship, and I think he's as excited about the 580 as what we are, and everything that we're doing. This is an upmarket, up-budget situation, because a lot of Janusz's designs, and you should check it out on the website, you know, he's got some great designs, and you can build a boat like this for normal sailing at a fraction of the cost, you know, like it's a really... I think, I'm not sure what do you reckon a Setka A budget is to go across the Atlantic?
You reckon? Setka means, this is the combination of the word from 100, which is the 100.
Yeah.
That means 100 grams
Yeah.
in Polish zloty, which be dividing by 4.3, which
Yeah.
makes this about 25,000 euros.
Yeah, 25,000 euros, yeah. So you're probably less than half the money of one of these, yeah. And in the early days when they started doing it, I mean, some of the boats were costing like $4,000 or something, 4 or 5 grand. So anyway, but that's another story. So we've upgraded a few things on this, because it's a slightly different thing, but it's I'm happy to have Janusz on board and all that sort of stuff. So that's all cool. Bit of a backstory. Okay, so everything else, you've got your mandatory boarding ladder there. You've got your knife on your tiller. Nice tiller. You must have enjoyed laminating that.
Yeah.
And you've got this backboard here. That's perfect.
I was thinking how to distribute the weight of the boat more to the stern.
Yeah.
So and putting the water in here was one of the simplest solution. So it's like that.
That's cool.
Plus I'm gonna put some ropes and plus the rope in here to
Yeah.
have them really tight.
Yeah, exactly. I did the same thing. I had, instead of a plank, I had a stormboard sort of thing. Put a stormboard in, I could put buckets in there and water. Because I actually stored, in the beginning, I could tell the boat was not performing properly. It was too much weight in the bow.
This is my drawer.
So, yeah, Joe, bits and pieces, yep. That's cool. You got your Echo Max there on a flexible pole, your radar detector transponder. And you got your lights things. Have you done your safety yet? Did we do your safety check?
No.
Monday. Okay.
Monday.
Yeah, right, fine. All right, and you've got your mandatory clogs there. Yeah, that's fine. So, all right, we can head down below, I think. How many vents you got? You got 2. You got that one and the C one.
Yes.
With the cow. All right, that's cool. All right, you jump down below and I'll follow you
show
through.
the method. You just hold this, grab.
Yeah. No, that's
Then
perfect.
you go down.
That's
You might sit, resettle your hands, and then descend down.
Yep. Okay. I'm going to go there. I'm going to go there. Every boat's got slightly different. Oh, that's pretty good, eh? Yeah, similar to Tracker. That's pretty good.
I'm quite fit guy, so I wasn't very fussy about the entrance.
Yeah, that's all right. So here's the obs pod. It's pretty cool because it gives you, actually I can just stand up with the bubble, but it's quite nice. Jane would love this, you know, she's got full headroom then. But anyway.
See, the thing is, the simple things that they come in action, how to change your pants. You know.
Oh yeah, well yeah, I know what you mean.
You
You need
need
both
to
hands.
stand
Well,
up.
mine was what's happening, Jenkins?
Can go to the.
We can go wide.
Yeah.
Okay, try it. Oh, look at that. We got wide now. Oh, I forgot about that. We're in. Yeah, okay. So yeah, the obs pod is good, and I forget what the headroom there is now, but Jane can easily stand up in there. So that's cool. Now yours is very much like being in someone's home. It's fantastic. All right. Just a quick scan around here. Really cool. It's got a fantastic ambiance. John Guswell would
Thank
be
you.
proud of you. It's interesting when
That's
you think about Trekker, the original Trekker with
Yeah.
John Guswell, and then you look at these boats. His was really interesting, but these boats are so cool. You know, I could live on this for a long time. Anyway, and you got a library, fantastic.
I have tons of books. Tons
of books. Yeah,
Because I have some books downloaded to my iPad,
yeah,
but
yeah,
still sometimes you need to kind of fill some paper.
yeah.
So
exactly.
I have half of them in the paper and half of them in the iPad.
Yeah. So you must be feeling a little bit proud at the moment, because not only are you here, you got a cool boat, and how like you look as if you've been living on board for ages. How long have you been on board now?
Quite long since I came, and the thing for me was, even if it's very cold, I rather stay on the boat because, as I said before, I have a special connection with my boat.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be happy sleeping somewhere in an apartment and having my boat here on her own.
Yep.
So
No,
I
I get it. I totally get it.
Love
yeah,
her.
I totally get it. You've got these poles as well. It's exactly what we had on Trekker. Vertical pole is better than a handrail sometimes.
my
really...
thinking was because if I was put by the really couple of tons of wave coming down, the roof is the weakest point.
Yeah.
So support the roof is one thing, but also if you do something, you can just jam yourself.
Absolutely.
And have two hands.
Been there, done that. It's a really cool way of doing it, and
It's never enough handles on the boat.
absolutely, yeah. So very much buttoned up. All right, I'm going to go around. So you got someone to help you with the electrical?
Yes, I'm useless regards this. So I have a good friend of mine who is a sailor, and so he designed all the system. He checked, he was blowing the things up just to have a feeling.
Yeah.
So I have this done probably the best way.
Yeah. Looks perfect.
And
so it's a
everyone
watertight
admires.
box as well. So everything, all the connections are fully secured if you
I
flush the
have
water around.
Two separate systems actually. So each panel works independently.
Yep.
So I have those two MPPTs.
Yes.
Everyone is fused, plus all of them are fused again.
Yes.
And if my battery goes bad, if something happens, I can only just switch.
Yep.
And I'm on the emergency battery.
Yeah,
all the way.
fantastic. Yeah.
I don't have to go reconnect things.
Yeah. It's surprising the amount of work with the electrical. I had a Polish guy, but he Blaster, which was good. Michał on what's his boat did in 21. Did the Transat. It was 5 of us went, and Michał's mate was Blaster. He's another Polish guy. What's his full name?
The Czech Republic.
A Czech. Oh no, he's from the Czech
Come on,
Republic.
you're
That's
from
right. I thought he was
Hungary.
Polish. Yeah. Jane's giving me a hard time now. Anyway, Blaster did my electrical. He was working 18-hour days for 10 days. He did the whole lot in 10 days. Some of the other boats have taken longer, some shorter and stuff. But it's surprising the amount of work that's involved with that. But anyway, for a little boat.
It's much harder because you need to crawl into some small places and then find the solution how to hide the things.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's
okay,
hard.
so you've got an Origi stove. That's exactly what I've got.
Yeah, this is I think most of the boats they have it.
Yeah, they're using alcohol or jet boils, but I like a little stove. I had both.
I was afraid I knew we were gonna be in a mostly hot temperature zones and the gas is quite danger.
Yeah.
However, I got a present a jet boiler from my friends,
Yes.
so I got a couple of bottles as emergency ones.
Yep.
So only in a situation that if there's really bad weather for the days, and I need something hot, so I can hold this jet boiler and boil the water even in the cockpit.
Yes. Yep. Too true. Got exactly the same headlamps as well as all sorts of others. You got your mandatory fishing gear. Jeepers, that's pretty cool.
Is the
You got
fishing
the
gear
books.
mandatory?
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to have fun.
I got the proper one. You see, everything on this boat is if you get a magnifying glass, okay, and you can get all the sunshine into one point. So when I started the project, I got all the good energy of my friends getting into one point, into the Bibi. So most of the things are provided to me by friends.
Yeah.
So the friend who does the fishing,
Yep.
He studied what kind of fishing gear I need.
Okay. Yeah.
And he got me the rod, he got
Yeah.
me all the lures and the
Yeah,
instruction,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
which
yeah.
fish
Okay.
and what to do.
That's cool. All right. Yeah. That's very cool. And then life raft down the bottom here. Have you practiced getting it out in 15 seconds?
Yes.
Yeah, on the side. Yeah. It's not as hard as you think, but it took me 3 times. So that's cool. Is it your panic bag or whatever it is?
No,
So-
this is my wardrobe.
Your wardrobe. Ah,
It's
very
wardrobe,
good.
and
Yeah,
there is my first aid and
Yeah.
the panic bag.
Yeah. First aid kit's quite big, but it's good. It's MSOS kit. So
Tubes,
that's cool.
sewer tubes for chart storage.
Yeah. Japers, creepers. That's cool. That's all your charts. Yep.
That's a good thing. The plaque from my friends, the closest friends.
Yeah.
There are good ships and the wood ships. Ships that sails the sea, but the best ships are friendships.
Yeah.
And they will always be. And you see, this is the cutout from one of my window,
Oh yeah. Okay.
stolen from my workshop.
Yeah. So that's cool. All right. You got AIS up there, a little VHF, fire blanket, another knife. Oh, you got a hunting bow. Was that fishing bow or just a normal bow? Is it a recurve or a compound bow?
It's a bow. I had to sell my bow because
Yeah.
because I needed the money.
Yeah.
But
I
had,
found arrows. Look at that.
Few
Ooh,
arrows
yeah.
left, so
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna organize some bow maybe later.
Yeah.
As
Okay.
my,
So you got the arrows, but not the bow.
Yes.
I've got all the fishing gear for a bow. I've got fishing heads on them, you know.
And I have plenty knives because I love knives.
Yeah. Yeah.
And hatchet.
Oh, jeepers, that's cool. That's very cool. Oh, nice little box here. That's a good idea.
That's it for when I'm sailing. I'm
Yeah.
gonna putting only the stuff that I
You're
need
right.
or I
So
might
you just
need.
reach in and grab it, because I
Yeah.
used to keep a lot of stuff outside and got the tools and stuff, and some of it got rusty.
Plus, I can
Yeah,
do
removable.
this.
Ah, yeah. Ah, there
And
you
I can
go.
sit here.
That's perfect, eh? Sit there out the hatch. I did the same thing, but not quite as good as that. My seat was down lower, but you'd hang out, and I would call it, put your arm out the door like you're a Cadillac, and you spend a lot of time here, half in and half out. That's where your Dodger will come in handy. You wait and see. You'll be happy with that. So that's cool. 406 bits and pieces. Yep. Compass up there. You can read it both sides. That's all good. Okay. Let's have a look up in the forecastle, eh? And see what's going on here.
Forward.
Eh? Yep. Oh, it's pretty
So
organised.
I floored all of the cabin in there, and there's
Yeah.
the 5 independent lockers. Everyone has a watertight hatch,
Yeah.
so they all work like watertight compartments.
Yeah.
Below water line.
Yeah.
Obviously, if
So it's a
there's-
double hull, effectively.
yes.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, very much the business end. A lot of space there. This is definitely an absolutely around the world race, but you might have trouble trying to catch Neil's for the Transat. Neil's boat is stripped out, as light as anything. You've got nothing in it compared to you, but he's not going around the world.
But he's heavy himself.
Sorry.
He's heavier himself.
Yeah, exactly. He's a big bugger. Yeah, that's cool. So, so that's cool. So they're all watertight compartments. Where's your batteries?
The batteries in the
In
first.
the front one.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
open
that's the same as I did with
this
Trekker.
open one.
Okay.
I have the newest of the newest.
Okay.
It's
So your lithium, or I can't see the batteries there.
it's more. It's a lipo fair.
Oh, what?
So
oh,
the-
lipo.
Lipo fair.
Yeah.
That means they don't have this like. I'm not the electrician, but
Yeah.
what he explained, those batteries they don't burn.
Yeah. Okay.
Because the problem with the lithium batteries, they can set into the fire.
Yeah.
But this one, they have this problem eliminated.
Okay. Yep. All right. Yep. Sounds cool. All right. You've got your thermometer there, so you can see how you get hot. What's this deal? Is that air conditioning or heating?
Yes, this is my AC. This is cool stuff and it's quite effective.
Yeah.
When I get the cabin fever,
Yeah.
I can just cool down myself.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
That could be lifesaver.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You need a fan. I had a big one. A huge
Plus, I have a small fridge.
one. Small fridge.
Yeah.
Too cool. If you've got plenty of power, you run that.
Well, my balance is so good that
Yeah.
I can afford. And my idea is, if I get a fresh food,
Yeah.
it can extend the life
Sure.
of the fresh food for
Yes.
for the 2, 3, 4 days more.
Yeah.
So I'm putting this on for like 20 minutes every couple of hours.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You can monitor it. It's
But
easy.
idea was not to use this constantly.
Mm-hmm.
Idea was if I get stuck in some space doldrums, and heat would be the biggest factor.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if I can switch this on, cool down some water,
Yeah.
and have a cool water to drink. That might be the
you're not
lifesaver.
wrong. I mean, I can't survive without cold drinks. I didn't put anything on Trekker because it was across the Atlantic, and but in the BOC when I went around solo, I had to have a fridge. So I had a fridge that exactly fitted 6 cans of drink, and if I don't get cold drinks, I'm buggered. So yeah, I know where you're coming from. All right, well that's really cool. Now the big top secret bit, because you did your mast pull down, and I said, well, what was the weights? And you told me it was like, 60 kilos or something. And I said, what? No way. And I thought, you're cheating because you got too much on the keel. And they said, well, I'm on the top end of the maximum limit. But then we looked under the cabin sole. Just show us under the cabin here, because you've got the whole cabin sole bit. There's truckloads of weight and food and all sorts of stuff here, cans and bits and pieces, and all the lockers were done. And
That's
all
an
that sort of
interesting one.
Yeah.
My best friends.
Oh, just to finish that story so we don't confuse non-sailors. So with all the weight under the floor and all the gear in the lockers, that's why you got such a heavy rating. So we're not accepting it, but we still gave you your class certificate. And we've told Jacob, when you empty the boat at the end of the Round the World race, you're going to have to do the pull-down test again.
That won't be
Anyway,
the problem. Won't be the problem.
Yeah.
Like, this is my special food.
Yeah.
It's a bars designed by my friends
Yeah.
who are the nutritionists. They bought all the ingredients. They made me about hundreds of them,
Yeah.
and they went to this local shop to kind of pack them this way. So yeah, I'm pretty okay for the emergency food.
Yep, that's good. All right. So you're looking very cool. I like it. It's got a great feel, eh, Jing Jing?
Best looking boat
Best-
inside.
Yeah,
Oh,
best
thank
looking.
you.
It's hidden already. Yeah, no, it's just like a home.
Picture.
Absolutely, it's a home. It's fantastic.
I like the party. I like to organize the party in my boat.
Well, we can have a cram them all on board and see how many we can get.
I had lots of parties, with the
Yeah.
sailors, because no picture with me now, but
Yeah.
anywhere I was in the marina, there's always people gathering, and I was like a
Side where I was
celebrity.
sitting. Yeah.
They all were coming and is this the Mini 650?
Yeah.
No, that's a Mini 580. What's that? So that's a new thing. You better watch.
Yeah. As soon as you say mini, everyone thinks we're the mini in a class 650, but it's not. It's the new one, and this will become so much more well known globally. That ooh.
Yeah. I think so. It has a great potential because, that looks like a new tendency of the people building their own boats.
Yeah.
Plus, this way to build a boat, it became. They realized this is quite strong boat.
Oh, it's like super strong. Yeah.
So all the big racing boats, they start making them this way.
Yeah. Well, now there's a whole movement also for environmental reasons. Even in the mocha, there's at least one, and there might be. I think there's a second one about to go, to build a competitive mocha for the next Vendée Globe, because it's a lot more environmentally friendly than all the other stuff associated with all the big thing. But that's all speed and money, but they're still confident enough that they can keep it. I've read all the stats. They can keep a plywood epoxy mocha to within about 10% of the speed, even less than a full carbon bit. But anyway, that's different. But yeah, it's we love the 650s, we love the mochas, all that sort of stuff. They're really cool. But this is a whole different league, different system. So okay, I think that's we don't want to lock them down. I'm intrigued to find another bow fanatic here. I think you're the first one that I've found that's got arrows on their boat.
Not only, I have so many things.
Yeah.
See this in my
Oh,
company?
jeepers, that's your girlfriend. Oh,
Yes.
we better let's keep this as
She's
a
my
G.
girlfriend.
Before you start, this is a G-rated program.
Just how do you look? Make yourself. Just-
Okay, very good. Yeah, is that your favourite thing? What's your favourite thing on the boat? What's your favourite thing?
I like everything pretty much on my boat.
You like everything.
Yes. I wouldn't know. Don't get me started about this because I could be talking with every single element, and everyone has similar good stories. So
Yeah. All right. Okay. Well done. Take that, Jane. Jane, you can sign off. Well done. We're happy to have you involved. It's
Thank
great
you
to
very
have
much,
a Polish Irishman. You're sailing under Ireland, aren't you? Not Poland.
for the island, because all the community spirit that helped me
Yeah.
to kind of proceed with
Yeah.
the project. I was born in Poland, but like my heart was in Ireland. I
Yeah.
love both countries,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
proud to be Pole.
Yeah.
Very proud to be Pole.
Yeah.
But I love Ireland,
Yeah.
big time.
Yeah,
So I have
cool.
a Polish flag, I have an Irish flag, but
Bit of
officially
flag waving.
the boat is registered in Ireland,
Yeah.
so has the Irish flag.
Yeah.
Like there is Renault, who's a Swiss, but
Yeah,
his
yeah.
boat's registered in Poland. He's a
Yeah.
Polish flag.
Yeah. Okay. So so just a couple of sign-off questions. what is the thing you're looking forward to most, and what do you see as your biggest challenge now?
The biggest challenge is probably saying goodbye to my son, who is coming tonight.
Yeah.
I went through this once, and I thought it's not gonna happen again, but it's happening again.
Yeah.
But you know that will be the hardest. What I'm looking forward is just adventure.
Yeah.
Just adventure.
Just get out there and go for it.
The problem is I come from the communist country.
Yeah.
Like until I was 19 years old, there was the communism in Poland, so we
Yeah.
had no passport. We couldn't even dream about going abroad.
Yeah.
And since I remember, I always wanted.
Yeah.
So this is why I emigrated to different country
Yeah,
to
yeah,
learn
yeah,
language, to see
Yeah.
the things. So yeah, and when I was a kid, I dreamt like if someone take me on the boat to the Baltic Sea, like
Yeah,
sea
just to
sailing.
get- yeah.
Jeez, I could let him cut my hand off, you know. So then
Yeah.
all of a sudden, then I was sailing Biscay Bay, Scotland,
Yeah.
you know, Irish Sea. It was like wow, and now I'm sailing around the world.
Yeah.
This is something that I never dared to dream about.
Yeah. I can remember the day that Lech Wałęsa was out there in the shipyard going quite something. Our boat's registered in Poland. I got a boat registered in Poland too.
Yeah, I know.
But I'm an Aussie and Jane's Chinese. All right, cool. We'll be talking a lot over the next 15 months.
Thank you
so
very
good
much,
luck,
Dan.
and love your boat. Love you as part of this whole thing. And how do you feel it's amazing with all the other boats and people? It's a whole different dimension.
Do you know what struck me the most? Like we knew each other. We saw each other on YouTube and stuff, and
Yeah, everyone was
sometimes
sort of
exchanging.
internet relationship. Yeah.
And then when we came here, we just hug each other like
Yeah, yeah,
in
yeah,
friends
yeah.
that we were so good friends and we haven't seen each other for a long time. You know,
Or
just
never before.
straight
You know,
away click. And then when I grew up with Adam, we
Yeah.
transport our boats. You know,
Yeah.
we had some kind of things to maneuver, and we had to do something on the boat, like put down the mast or put it up.
Yep, yep.
There was no explanation needed. We just jump on the boat. Everyone knows what's and where and how.
Absolutely.
That's amazing stuff. You know,
It's very special. So.
I feel like this is the big family, and I'm so happy to be part of
Yeah.
it.
And you're part of the first one. The first one's always the best one.
Yes. Guinea
They'll all
pigs.
be good. The next 4 years, it'll be cool. But yeah, there's something special about the first one. So, so that's cool. All right. Well, I'm out of here. So keep at it, and we'll be around.
Thank you very much.
Jane. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Jacob.